Hey everyone, it's John again, playing Immaculate Grid, going for the low time, going for the low rarity score. I've played a bunch of old grids. I'm now at grid number 60, but I'm gonna play the daily grid today, which I think we're on 405 now. Had a interesting game yesterday where I was just struggling to come up with rare ones. But we'll see about today. I want to give a shout out to Robert Gasser, made his major league debut for the Brewers last night and went six scoreless innings in an 11-2 rout of the loathsome St. Louis Cardinals. Anyway, let's just get into it. Let's play. I'm gonna just delete that, hit go, and away we go. All right. Shortstop MVP, Cal Quinn Jr. Also robbing you out. Let's see. Frank Robinson will work here. MVP Gold Glove. Mays. Let's see. Gold Glove, first baseman JT Snow. How about him? Let's see. First baseman McCovey. And Ernie Banks played both these positions a lot. Didn't need 500 home runs. Let's see. Shortstop, Alex Rodriguez. Um, Basically any of them. 40 career and a gold glove, Griffey. All right. Rarity score of 60. Fair amount of choices here. Obviously, 500 home run is kind of the limiting factor there. So who all did I use here? So I left Aaron on the board. I used a lot of 500 home run people that I didn't need to use because them, and all of them all have 500 home runs, but I only needed to use, so I used three extra guys for 500 home runs. All right. I think the lighting on my face looks a little different. I've got the window open here. I'm trying to get some natural light while I do this, but it's making my face look interesting. So we'll see if I keep that going. All right, we'll do a stop share. I love No Team Saturday. Do a reshare. Let's see. That one. All right. Got under a minute though, so that's solid. Let's see. So question is, did Gehringer ever play shortstop? That's a possible question. Rizzuto works. Yount works. I don't know if Mel Ott ever won an MVP. Yeah, some interesting ways to go here. The thing is, I'm trying to think of people who didn't play shortstop long. Mookie Betts will work. Mookie Betts will also work down here. Let's see. Let's get my guy Hernan Perez, who I know plays a bunch of positions. Point three, decent start. 500 home runs, playing first base, at least a game. Not sure on Mel Ott. Eddie Murray obviously works. Mike Schmidt will work. That might be a good one to go with just because he's more famous for playing third base. Mantle played first base at the end of his career. Jimmy Fox was a career first baseman, so was Palmeiro. Pujols, most of his career at first base. Tomei sort of split. Same with Frank Thomas between first base and DH. Um, yeah, let's go with Mike Schmidt. Okay, 1%. That's pretty good. And then this one, I think everybody who has 500 home runs also has 40 career WAR. So it's just a question of who's the least famous person to get to 500, and I think I'm gonna go with Mel Ott. Still takes 5%. I don't know. Maybe that wasn't right. And then let's see, 500 career home runs from an MVP. Ernie Banks would work. Uh, let's see. Did I go with Frank Robinson? I think I did. Um, Mays works. McCovey works. Did I go with McCovey? I'll say I did go with McCovey, right? So I don't want to go with him again. I think I played him here. I can't play him. I don't want to, whatever term you want to use. All right. Bonds won 7 MVPs. Henry Aaron won an MVP. Griffey I can't use. Ruth won MVPs. Pujols won MVPs. Sosa won an MVP. Reggie Jackson did win an MVP. That might be a good one to go with, actually. He's the 1973 MVP, I believe, for the American League. He takes 2%. So maybe I navigated 500 home runs as best I could. Gold Glove MVP. How about Nellie Fox, 1959? Sub 1, so that's decent. I'm going to go with Squires. Max Squires takes 0.2. I could have come up with a Gold Glove who at some point played first base. I don't know, maybe Willie Mays would be good there, but I figure that was good enough there. Let's see, 40 career. I know Rick Ruchel's in the high 60s for career WAR. Very underrated player, and did have a couple Gold Gloves. That's a nice low score. All right, 40 career WAR from someone who played shortstop at some point, but not necessarily. What about let's go Chipper Jones. Okay, sub 1. He also would have worked up here. Actually, it would have been better to play him up here. Let's see here. Go Yount. Right, played Ernie Banks. Go Mookie Betts. He would work. I'm not sure if Jeff Kent ever made his way over to shortstop. Not sure on if Caminiti or Sosa. Terry Pendleton, maybe? I could see Terry Pendleton playing some shortstop. Um, Pretty sure it's going to be a no on Andre Dawson, no on Jose Canseco. I'm not positive. I'm just, pretty sure. Larry Walker, I think we decided played a little second base. We saw that on one of the grids I played recently, but I don't think I saw him over at shortstop. Tulowitzki never, yeah, no sense in listing shortstops who never won MVPs. It's easier to go MVPs and address if they maybe played shortstop. Braun came up as a shortstop, but I don't believe ever played it in the big leagues. Or when I say come up, I mean he was drafted as a shortstop. He played shortstop at Miami. Um, Rollins is a pretty obvious pick, but I think I'd go with Yount ahead of Rollins if I'm going with someone who actually played a lot of shortstop. There's Versalles in the 60s. I think I'll go with him, even though he's a little bit more recent than Rizzuto. Yeah. Ooh, 3%. Okay. So Rarity score 13. I think I could have done 47 MVPs have played at least shortstop at some point in their careers. No huge surprises here. All right. The Immaculate Grid community doing pretty well here. 70% is the lowest. So good Saturday for Immaculate Grids. We're one more. We've at this point have probably hit 48,000, so that's cool. All right, I'm gonna call it there. Thank you so much for playing, and we'll be back at it a little bit later. Peace.